Opisyal na tinanggal at pinatalsik si Kong Francisco Kiko Barzaga III, kilala bilang Kong Meao, sa kanyang pwesto bilang kinatawan ng Cavite matapos aprubahan ng kapulungan ang rekomendasyon ng Komite sa Etika. Ang dahilan, ang kanyang mga vlogs at mga pahayag sa publiko kung saan tinukoy at tinawag niya ang ilang kapwa kongresista na mga buwaya, magnanakaw at tiwali na nagsasamantala sa pondo ng bayan. Dalawang grupo ng mga kinatawan, GCA, ang nagsampa ng reklamo at nag-endorso ng parusa na sinabi nilang nilalait niya ang dangal ng Kongreso at sumisira sa imahe ng buong kapulungan. Nanindigan siya, hindi ako hihingi ng tawad. Ang sinabi ko ay totoo, may mga kasamahan tayo dito na tunay na buwaya. Tinanggal niyo ako dahil ayaw niyong malaman ng taumbayan ng katotohanan. Wala na siyang kapangyarihan o boses sa loob ng Kongreso, hindi na siya makakalahok sa paggawa ng batas. Papasok ang kapalit niya ayon sa patakaran ng kanilang partido sa pamamagitan ng espesyal na halalan. Marami ang nagsasabing ginamit lang ang etika para patahimikin siya dahil siya lang ang isa sa iilang kongresista na matapang magbunyag ng mga gawain sa loob.
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Jose Pepito Alvarez of the 2nd District of Palawan for his manifestation.
The Honorable Jose Pepito Alvarez recognized for his manifestation.
Good evening, Madam Speaker, distinguished colleagues, mga kaibigan. I rise today para po suportahan yung findings ng Ethics Committee na tuluyan ang paalisin yan si Meow Meow dito sa Kamara. Bakit po? Habang inuusisa natin yung nangyari sa dalawang outages sa Luzon, pinatawag natin yung NGPC, Department of Energy, and para kung anong pwede natin gawin upang mapagbuti ang serbisyo ng NGPC, ito si Kiko Barzaga, nag-post sa isang post niya noong May 15, minumura lahat ng congressmen, mga po ng mga congressmen. Pero Madam Congressman, Madam Speaker, pusang ina. Hindi pa nakontento sa flood control, ninanakaw pa yung ating kuryente, kaya mahal ang kuryente. Itong administrasyong ito, ang ulo ng pananakaw ng kuryente. Nandito po yan sa cellphone ko, hindi ko lang may flash dyan. So, yung ganyang klaseng, gusto ba ninyo na manatili yung animal na yan dito? Animal in the sense na pusa daw siya. Hindi yung animal na animal siya. Hindi. Hindi ba pusa ka? O, ayun. Kita mo? So, dapat kung maaari, maraming nagdedepensa sa kanya, hindi ko rin kayo mapigilan. Ngunit, majority po sa amin, Madam Speaker, distinguished colleagues sa NPC, ay sangayon po na patalsikin na yan at masakit ko mang sabihin, kaibigan kong matalig na kaibigan kong tatay. Kasama ko sa NATRES, habang wala siya, ako nagpipreside sa NATRES. Nung linapitan ako niyan, minsan, binigyan ko ng kunting payo, ngunit mahirap talaga payuan ang animal. Hayop pusa. Paano payuan yung pusa? And kayong lahat dito, tinatawag na pusang ina. Kung gusto niyo, nasa cellphone ko yan. Oh, May 15. Post ni pusang inang Barzaga. Wala akong magawa. I have to endorse. Dalawang GCA po sa kongresong ito. Nag-i-endorso na i-expel na yan. GCA ako. GCA din yan si Abalos. So, pasensya ka na, Kiko. Ikaw ay pusang ina mo rin. Kung ganyan man lang ang tawag mo sa amin, pasensyahan mo na. At kung gusto mo, may galit ka sa akin, may galit ka kay Chair Abalos, sabihin mo lang sa amin, anytime. Di ba? Para at least, huwag na tayo dito maggirian. Pero huwag mong palabasin na lahat ng congressman, nilagyan mo pa ng buhaya yung post mo, na ang lahat ng congressman ay sinusuportahan.
Majority Leader.
What is the point of order?
Bakit po?
Yes, I'm raising a point of order here. And a point of propriety.
Propriety.
Let's not get too harsh here.
I'm just quoting
Let's
his
not
words.
get too harsh here.
Madam
The
Speaker,
use of the
Mr.
words
Leader.
animal, the use of the words pusang ina.
Session suspended.
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Robert Nasal of BH Party List for his manifestation.
The Honorable Robert Nasal is recognized for his manifestation. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Distinguished colleagues. I respectfully rise today not to defend every word, statement, or act attributed to Representative Kiko Barzaga, but to uphold the principle that must remain central to the exercise of disciplinary power in this chamber. Fairness. Hindi po ako tumitindig upang sabihin na walang pananagutan ang sinumang miyembro ng kapulungang ito. Hindi rin po ako naririto upang ipasawalang bahala ang anumang kilos o pahayag na maaring ituring na hindi nararapat sa isang halal na opisyal. Public office demands dignity, restraint, and respect for this institution and for the people we serve. Ngunit, ang mahalagang tanong sa harap natin ngayon ay ito. Ang parusa ba ay naaayon sa bigat na ginawa? Is the penalty being proposed commensurate to the act complained of? Mr. Speaker, expulsion is the gravest penalty of this House can impose upon one of its members. Ito po ang pinakamabigat, pinakamatindi, at halos hindi na maibabalik na kaparusahan. It is not a mere reprimand. It is not censure. It is not suspension. It is the complete removal of an elected representative from the seat entrusted to him by the people. Dahil dito, ang expulsion ay hindi dapat ginagamit ng basta-basta. It must be reserved only for the most extreme of cases, for acts so grave and so incompatible with public office that no lesser penalty would be sufficient. In this case, Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, while there may be matters that deserve scrutiny, criticism, or even sanction, I respectfully submit that expulsion is not commensurate to the act complained of. Sobra po ang parusang pagpapatalsik. It is disproportionate. It is excessive. It goes beyond what fairness and justice require. Ang ating tungkulin bilang mga miyembro ng kapulungang ito ay hindi lamang magparusa. Our duty is to ensure that punishment, when imposed, is fair, measured, and proportionate. Kung may mga pagkukulang, dapat may pananagutan. Ngunit ang pananagutan ay hindi dapat maging labis, hindi dapat maging padalos-dalos, at hindi dapat lumampas sa bigat ng mismong pagkakasala. Madam Speaker, a democratic institution is not strengthened by the severity of its punishment. It is strengthened by the fairness of its judgment. Pinatitibay natin ang institusyong ito hindi sa pamamagitan ng pinakamabigat na parusa, kundi sa pamamagitan ng patas, mahinahon, at makatarungang paglalapat ng ating mga patakaran. We must also remember that expulsion does not affect only the member concerned. It affects the people who elected him. Ang pagpapatalsik sa isang kinatawan ay hindi lamang usapin ng disiplina laban sa isang tao. Ito ay may direktang epekto sa mga mamamayang nagbigay sa kanya ng mandato. When we expel a member, we also deprive his constituents of the representative they chose through the ballot. The people of his district exercise their democratic right. Sila ang pumili, sila ang nagtiwala, sila ang nagbigay ng mandato. For this House to overturn that mandate through expulsion, the reason must be compelling, unmistakable, and of the highest order. Sa kasong ito, may seryosong usapin, ngunit hindi umaabot sa antas ng pagwawalang bisa sa pasya ng mga botante. Madam Speaker, fairness also requires consistency. Hindi maaring ang pamantayan natin ngayon ay mas mabigat kaysa sa pamantayang ginamit natin noon sa ibang mga kaso. This chamber has previously dealt with allegations of improper or disorderly conduct without resorting to expulsion.
Honorable Nasal, please wrap up.
In the case of former Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez, the House addressed allegations of disorderly behavior and statements considered injurious to the dignity of the institution. Gayunman, ang naging kaparusahan natin ay censure, hindi expulsion. The House then recognized that discipline must be proportionate to the act. Kung noon ay pinairal natin ang moderation, proportionality, and restraint, dapat ganun din ang pairali natin ngayon. The credibility of this institution depends on the consistent application of its rules. Kapag ang parusa ay pabago-bago, depende sa tao, panahon o politika, nawawala ang tiwala sa proseso. Madam Speaker, this manifestation is not about defending misconduct. It is about defending fairness. Hindi ito pagtatanggol sa anumang pagkakamali. Ito ay paninindigan ng anumang parusa ay dapat tama, makatarungan at naayon sa bigat ng ginawa. There are other available sanctions if this House finds the discipline is warranted. May reprimand, may censure, may suspension. These remedies exist precisely because not every misconduct deserves the ultimate penalty of expulsion. Hindi lahat ng pagkukulang ay dapat humantong sa pinakamabigat na kaparusahan. We must be careful not to transform expulsion into an ordinary disciplinary tool. Dapat nating ingatan na ang expulsion ay hindi maging karaniwang sandata sa mga alitan, hindi pagkakasundo o matinding batikos. If we impose the harshest penalty where a lesser sanction would suffice, we set a precedent that may one day be used against any member of this House. Today, the matter involves Representative Kiko Barsaga. Bukas, maaring ibang miyembro na naman. That is why our standard must not be emotion, it must not be pressure, it must not be politics. Our standard must be fairness. Madam Speaker, let this chamber show that it can discipline without being excessive. Let us show that we can hold members accountable without disregarding proportionality. Ipakita natin na kaya ng kapulungang ito na magpatupad ng pananagutan nang hindi isinasakripisyo ang katarungan. For these reasons, I respectfully manifest that the proposed penalty of expulsion is not commensurate to the acts complained of. It is too severe, it is too disproportionate, at hindi ito ang makatarungang tugon sa pangyayaring nasa harap natin. Let fairness prevail. Pairalin natin ang katarungan, proporsyonalidad, due process, at paggalang sa mandatong ibinigay ng taong bayan. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Richard Gomez of the 4th District of Leyte for his manifestation.
The Honorable Richard Gomez is recognized for his manifestation.
Madam Speaker, nung kanina kinanta ni Congressman Erice, sino ang tunay na baliw? Posibleng baliw. Pero tayo ba ay nasasaktan sa mga ginawa niya? Noong naglabas siya ng video at nagsabi na tayo mga buhaya, a few days after that, I talked to him. Sinabi ko sa kanya, huwag kang maglabas ng ganyan. Huwag mo sabihin na tayong lahat ay buhaya dahil ikaw ay isa ring congressman. Sinasabi mo rin na buhaya ka. Ngayon, paano yung mas mabigat na mga nakasira talaga ng imahe natin? Yung mga talagang nagnakaw. Yung rason kung bakit tayo tinatawag na congressman ngayon. Na tayo daw ay nagnanakaw sa mga flood control programs. Yung bang mga baseless accusations kung bakit tayo ay sinasabing merong maleta na binigyan ng 20 million pesos. Dear colleagues, si Kiko ay binoto ng mga taga Cavite sa distrito niya. Hayaan natin na sila ang magtanggal sa kanya by not voting for him in the coming elections. Dear colleagues, let us examine ourselves. Tayo ba ay talagang napakalinis? Tayo ba ay hindi rin baliw paminsan-minsan? Meron din naman tayong mga colleagues dito na gumagamit ng social media. Kung ano-ano sinasabi sa atin. Minumura rin tayo paminsan-minsan. Di ba? Discipline him. Reprimand him. Suspend him as much as you want. But for us to take him out, let us not put this action of expulsion in our own hands. Let the people of Cavite in his district decide for him and not us for these reasons.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt the findings and recommendations contained in Committee Report number 298 and pursuant to our rules, direct the Secretary General to read the title of the committee report and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
There is a
Parliamentary
motion.
inquiry, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
What is
May we know how many votes is needed to expel our colleague?
212 votes or 2/3 of the members are required?
And they should be in warm bodies?
Move to suspend, Madam Chair.
Session suspended.
Madam Chair, may I request for a roll call so that we may know? Because I've been counting the representatives here and ang bilang ko lang po 160. And kung 2/3 po, 212 ang kailangan po natin para makaboto. Kaya po, at gusto ko rin po sana hilingin during the roll call, to be fair to Congressman Kiko Barsaga, baka po pwedeng mag-watcher po. May watcher dun sa...
Majority Leader.
Madam Chair, I would just like to reiterate that the motion is for the Secretary General to call the roll of members for nominal voting.
There's a motion to adopt the findings and recommendations contained in Committee Report number 298. Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is hereby directed to call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Madam Chair, I have a...
Please proceed, Secretary General.
Madam Chair, may we know... May
Section 28,
to be fair,
case
to
number
be fair to Congressman Kiko Barsaga, we are all
and
only 160 here. So we
The
need
Secretary is
Findings and
directed
recommendations
to
of the Committee on the Matter of
we need
Continue
to
with
have
the nominal
a
voting.
representative there. I'm volunteering myself.
roll call of members.
Madam Chair, it started already. We cannot interrupt it.
Avalos?
We must proceed.
Abante,
Secretary, please proceed.
Abalos, Abante, Asidre, Dan Joseph.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
yes, I vote no kasi hindi hinintay yung sagot ko. Baka ma-yes nyo dyan.
Dan Keith Micah. Dan Reynolds Michael. Dan Samir. Dan Stephen James. Dan Chai. Dan Watko. Tariela. Teodoro. Tering. Teves. Tiangco. Yap John Gisnel. Yatko. Inares. Yu Jazel Victoria. Yu Joseph Kim. Yulo. Zamora Maria Carmen. Zamora Isabel Maria. Zubiri.
Madam Speaker, I was unable to state my vote earlier. I vote no, and I would like to be given the chance to explain my vote.
Yes, you may. With 265 members voting in the affirmative, 14 in the negative, and 8 abstentions, the findings and recommendations contained in Committee Report Number 298 are hereby adopted.
Madam Chair, point of
Representative
order.
Barsaga is hereby notified of the action taken by the House on Committee Report Number 298. Majority Leader.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
I move to recognize Representative Marcelino C. Libanan, Minority Floor Leader.
Madam Speaker, Mr. Majority Floor Leader, a point of
Majority
order is
Leader.
the second highest
Majority Leader.
Motion to suspend.
Session
motion.
suspended. Resume. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we recognize Representative Jesus Bong Sintay for his vote explanation.
The Honorable Bong Suntay is recognized for his vote explanation. You have 3 minutes.
No, Madam Chair, I would no longer explain my vote. I already made the manifestation earlier. I just had a point of order which I want to clarify.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we recognize Representative Tobias Toby Tiangco from the Lone District of Navotas City. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Honorable Tobias Tobit and Chanko is recognized. You have 3 minutes.
Madam Speaker, dear colleagues, I voted no not because I'm defending Kong Kiko Barsaga. No? Tulad ng sinabi ko, may mga kasalanan siya na dapat natin bigyan ng penalty o dapat natin parusahan. Ngunit ang tingin ko, yung parusang ibinigay natin na pagtanggal sa kanya dito sa kanyang bilang congressman ay masyadong sobra doon sa ginawa niyang mga pagkukulang. No? Pangalawa po, hindi lang po siya yung tinanggal natin, tinanggalan po natin na representante ang mga bumoto sa kanya. No? Pangatlo po, yung sinasabi natin na sinisira yung imahe ng House, hindi naman po siya yung nakakasira. Ang nakasira po talaga sa imahe ng House, bago pa man siya magsalita, bago pa man siya mag-vlog, talagang yung corruption issue dito ng ilang miyembro tungkol doon sa pagbebenta ng budget. No? So nakakalungkot lang na si Kiko ay tinanggal natin, pero yung ibang alam natin na gumawa ng corruption dito ay hindi man lang natin mabanggit. At panghuli po, yung kanyang mga ginawang kasalanan na basihan ay social media, may para naman po para siya'y mapanagot at siya'y makasuhan ng cyber libel. So mas maganda po sana kung ang hukuman na lang ang magdidesisyon dito para wala pong halong politika. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat po.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Paulo Henry M. Marcoleta from Party List Sagip.
The Honorable Paulo Henry Marcoleta is recognized. You have 3 minutes.
Madam Speaker, I rise today not simply to defend statements and actions made by my colleague, Representative Barsaga. I rise for a far more important reason, to defend the integrity of representative democracy, due process, and free speech. The question before us is whether this House should exercise its gravest disciplinary power, which is the expulsion of a duly elected member of Congress and thereby disenfranchise hundreds of thousands of Caviteños who sent him here to represent them? On that question, my vote is a clear and unequivocal no. The seats you occupy as representatives of the people belong to the sovereign Filipino people who elected us. The seat occupied by Representative Barsaga belongs to the people of Cavite. The power to expel a member does not merely punish an individual. Inevitably, it collectively restricts the participation of the constituency and overrides the sovereign judgment of voters. We substitute our collective will for theirs. Ang expulsion ay nakalaan bilang sa mga pinakamabigat na aksyon laban sa isang kinatawan. Ito ay ipinapataw para sa mga kinatawan na sa tingin ng Kamara ay hindi na maaari maglingkod dahil sa malulubhang sanhi. Ang pagpost sa social media, ang pagkakaroon ng unconventional conduct, ang pagpuna sa Kongreso, ang pagkilos at pananalita kagaya ng isang pusa, ang mga ito ay malayo sa dapat na dinidisiplina ng expulsion. Corruption, criminal misconduct, betrayal of public trust, or actions that directly threaten the institution itself. Madam Speaker, if disagreeable speech, criticism of Congress, and unconventional behavior are now grounds for expulsion, we are creating a dangerous precedent that contradicts lawful protections offered to all our citizens. The remedy to undesirable speech is more speech, healthy debates, and meaningful discourse, not political persecution. If, for the sake of argument, we agree that the speech of Representative Barsaga continues to merit penalties, expulsion is a far too burdensome penalty for the acts to be punished. The purpose of discipline is to preserve the orderly functioning of the institution. If every repeat offender is automatically expelled, then expulsion ceases to be an extraordinary remedy and becomes an instrument of political control. This is a dangerous precedent for all the representatives of this chamber. Madam Speaker, democracy operates to protect both the ally and the opponent so that each one may come before the table to discuss common ground and resolve differences. Democracy requires precisely that discipline. Representative Barsaga may be unconventional. He may be provocative. He may even be wrong. But none of those are sufficient grounds to nullify the mandate entrusted to him by the people. If his constituents believe he has failed them, the people possess enforceable democratic remedies. The voters elected him. The voters can remove him. That judgment belongs first and foremost to the people, not to us. For these reasons, and in defense of representative democracy, constitutional liberty, due process, proportionality, and the sovereign will of the electorate, I respectfully register my vote against the proposed expulsion of Representative Barsaga. I vote no. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Elijah R. San Fernando from Party List Kamanggagawa.
The Honorable Elijah San Fernando is recognized. You have 3 minutes.
Madam Speaker, mga kasama, ang Kamanggagawa ay tumitindig upang irehistro ang aming pagtutol sa desisyong patalsikin sa pwesto si Representative Kiko Barzaga. This House has made a huge mistake today, and it must now reckon with a dangerous precedent the majority has created. Pasaway, walang modo, raskal. Ganito po ilarawan ng marami si Representative Barzaga. Nakasisira sa imahe at reputasyon ng Kamara ang kanyang mga ginagawa, kaya marapat lamang daw na siya ay patalsikin. Pero kung ang pagprotekta sa kaayusan at prestihiyo ng Kamara ang pamantayan, may mga tanong po ang kinatawang ito. Ilang beses na ba tayong nakakita at nakasaksi ng mga mambabatas na nagbabatuhan ng personal na insulto? Ilan na bang mga kagalang-galang na miyembro ng Kamara ang humarap o nasangkot sa mga graft and corruption scandal at iba pang mga kontrobersya? We are reminded, public officials shall lead modest lives and that we shall not indulge ourselves in extravagant or ostentatious display of wealth in any form. How many members of this House have violated this ethical standard? And yet, the House did not expel them. At ngayon, inaangat ng Kongreso ang kaso ni Representative Barzaga na ang sentro ay social media posts, political insults, parliamentary misconduct sa antas ng expellable offense. At the heart of this question is democracy itself. In deciding that the duly elected Representative Barzaga must be expelled, we are disenfranchising 160,000 voters who have selected him to serve them. Tinanong ba natin sila kung hindi na niya nagagampanan ang kanyang tungkulin? Inunsulta ba natin ang mga mamamayan ng Dasmariñas kung sang-ayon silang alisan ng boses sa kongresong ito? Hindi ba malinaw sa mga kapwa mambabatas na nakikita ng mga manggagawa at ordinaryong Pilipino ang ating pagmamadaling sipain si Representative Kiko habang pinapalampas naman natin ang kagimbal-gimbal na problema ng korupsyon. Let us be clear, ang usapin na ito ay hindi kung tama o mali si Representative Barzaga. Hindi kung siya ba ay dapat punahin, parusahan o isuspend. Ang tunay na tanong, handa ba tayong magtakda ng bagong pamantayan na ang offensive speech, ang pagiging pasaway o ang parliamentary misconduct ay katumbas na ng pinakamabigat na parusa na kaya nating ibigay? If the majority's decision becomes the new standard, then the question is no longer why Kiko Barzaga is being expelled. The question is why so many others before him were not. Ngayon, maaaring ang nasa kapangyarihan ang nagtatakda ng pamantayan. You might be overjoyed at the act of punishing Representative Barzaga, but power is not permanent, Madam Speaker. Bilog ang mundo. Darating ang panahon na ang ginawa ng Kongresong ito kay Representative Barzaga ay maaari ring maipataw sa kahit sino man sa atin. Today's decision of the House would forever be a stain on this institution. Maraming salamat po, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Robert Nasal from Party List PH.
The Honorable Robert Nasal is recognized. You have 3 minutes.
Madam Speaker, since I've already manifested earlier, I would just like to submit my explanation of no vote.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to consider Committee Report number 299, submitted by the Committee on... Madam Speaker, move to suspend session for a few
Session
minutes.
suspended.